Christopher Daniels and Kazarian take on AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson.
Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Christopher Daniels and Kazarian.
Some interesting pre-match comments from this tag team of Daniels and Kazarian. And when it comes to Kazarian, he didn't have much to say. He's been having some second thoughts the way that he's been responding in recent weeks.
Well, Christopher Daniels kind of took over that whole interview deal there, and he did all the talking. Chris Daniels says it's my world, basically. Kazarian's in it. You notice, if you notice Daniels, he has kind of a piece of tape or something under his left eye. He got stitches in that match this past Thursday against Anderson. Anderson busted
and
open.
their opponents, introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Phenomenal AJ Styles going a different route when it comes to aligning himself with an individual. In the past, we've seen AJ, of course, with Christopher Daniels, Kazarian. That ship has long sailed, and now AJ's gone, well, a different direction with his new associate and tag team partner tonight.
Well, I mean, I understand that. I relate to that. I mean, most of my life, I never really had a lot of friends because there's less people I had to trust. And that's AJ's deal right here, let's be honest. You don't know, you can't trust an a-hole. And that's what Anderson is. He says he is, and he is. So, it's a great team.
The shoe fits.
A-hole.
Ladies and assholes.
Told you.
Assholes and gentlemen. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson.
Christopher Daniels not the only one with battle scars. Mr. Anderson with the shiner underneath the eye as a result of a match that he had with Daniels on a recent live TNA event. These two about ready to come face to face. We saw them go one-on-one this past Thursday night on Impact Wrestling. Big win for Anderson in his in-ring return. Tonight they square off in this tag team contest at Victory Road.
Again, this right here, there's that shiner you're talking about, that black eye. I saw pictures of that thing after it happened. Did you see that?
I was looking over your shoulder at the time.
Yeah, Anderson,
just slightly puffy, huh?
Anderson has a picture of it on his phone. I said, what do you have that on there for? He goes, it's a reminder of what I'm going to do to Daniels tonight. His eye was completely shut and red. I mean,
completely swollen.
Yeah, it was a bad deal.
Completely closed. And Anderson convinces AJ that he's going to start things off against Daniels. In terms of trending right now on Twitter, it's our Knockouts champion, Gail Kim. And also Madison Rayne, who was the challenger in that match.
See how quick Daniels got himself out of this thing before he could even more or less get hooked up at all with Anderson. He got Kazarian into this thing.
Let's break this down in terms of experience when it comes to tag teams, and you have to say huge edge big check mark for Daniels and Kazarian with AJ and Anderson just recently forming the team.
Oh, yeah, oof. You know, well, I agree with that, but you know what? I think it's cool. I like this teaming here tonight, right here live at Victory Road of Anderson and AJ Styles, because they're very different than each other. They live a different type of lifestyle and whatnot. Different type of competitors also.
Different in ring style, too.
Yes, but they have something in common. They do not like at all, those two guys right there. And again, like I said, I get AJ's point. You don't have to worry about trusting Anderson. It's not about a friendship. It's not like these guys are buddies going out and, having a soft drink or something. Or a beer.
Strong tie-up between the phenomenal AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels, and AJ with the wear-down process now on the side headlock.
Nice side headlock by Daniels on AJ. Fundamental move, but it definitely could cauliflower your ear and put you through a lot of pain, man, if you don't get out of that side headlock. Let's see what AJ's got in mind. Look at Daniels right there, just trucking right through AJ.
AJ stops the momentum of Daniels with a high hip toss takeover and that deep arm drag.
That wasn't your mom and pop's arm drag right there. That was a pretty serious arm drag.
And we see sitting ringside tonight at Victory Road is our TNA president, Dixie Carter, and our special guest, it's the host of Spike TV's Repo Games, Josh Lewis. And we understand that Josh, who we met earlier tonight, going to be our special guest upcoming on Impact Wrestling this Thursday night on Spike.
Yeah, looking forward to that. That's pretty cool. And whoa, tell you what, nice schoolboy by Daniels. Look at it. Oh, wow, the speed right there of that right. Beautiful shot by Daniels. Quick hands by Christopher Daniels. Oh,
even quicker legs and feet from AJ with the drop kick as they pinball Daniels back and forth between the partners Anderson and Styles.
Daniels smart getting out of here and getting out of the ring, just call a timeout, but Anderson will not have it. Oof.
Involvement from Kazarian outside leads to all four men in a battle. None of the four inside the ring until finally AJ rolls Daniels in, and Anderson the same for Kazarian as they're able to break the count and beat the count from the referee.
Oh, there you go. They're on the same page there. That worked perfectly by AJ and Anderson.
Oh, AJ follows up. Knee drop to the top of the head of Kazarian. And Anderson measures and drops the elbow on Daniels.
You can see how much Anderson just wants to put out Daniels. He does not like Daniels at all.
Yeah, it's short-term rivalry between Anderson and Daniels, but certainly bad blood already.
You gotta watch it, man. If you're Daniels, those stitches under his left eye could get opened up and you get your face rammed into that turnbuckle.
Strength and power of AJ.
The delayed vertical suplex. Nasty move, the blood rushes to your head. And you know you're gonna land eventually. There's no counter, you can't get out of the move.
And sooner or later,
you're stuck. It's time to think about what the heck is gonna happen to you.
Gravity kicks in, right?
Yes, sir, there it is. Enter gravity. That was a nice delay, man, right there by AJ to really take his time with that. Takes a lot of discipline and balance and leverage to do that.
A weakened Daniels set up in the corner as Styles turns it over to his new partner, and now Anderson in. Rocks Daniels, series of rights to the side of the head. And then again the elbow of Anderson. Perfectly placed knee by Daniels allows him to get the tag in. Fresh man, Kazarian.
I gotta say, I mean, Daniels just wanted to get away from Anderson so bad. He made a big mistake there. Instead of just diving across and tagging your partner, bring Anderson to your partner to cut the ring in half, as we said earlier, which happens in tag team matches.
I think you were right, though, in terms of Daniels. It was desperation time in his mind. Get out of there as AJ covers Kazarian.
Of course I'm right. Well, right there, a well done kick out by Kazarian.
Just at the last second, Kazarian able to elevate. AJ lands on the apron. He's going to go springboard.
Oh, wow.
There's the familiarity when it comes to Daniels, and Styles comes into play. Daniels knew the move that was coming and cuts off Styles, takes him out to the floor before he can springboard.
Well, blindside.
Watch out.
Daniels blindsided AJ with that misdirection forearm, knocking AJ off that apron. Great job by Christopher Daniels. See right here, watch the misdirection, boom. That was actually not a fall, it was a running back elbow. Caught AJ, and AJ went sailing.
Boy, it sure has turned the tide in this match, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely has. Good game plan by, I got a feeling Christopher Daniels spearheaded this game plan. Who knows how much he's letting Kazarian even talk. Do you have any idea what this is? Maybe that Daniels has over Kazarian? I mean, any clue?
It's a question we've been asking for the past couple of months. So it's a relationship that's almost based on whatever it is that Daniels is holding over the head of Kazarian. And just watching both the pre-match interview as well as this match tonight, it's as if Kazarian may be rethinking things, not as outspoken as he's been in the past couple of weeks. As you said earlier, it's Daniels who's running the show.
Sure is. And Daniels did a great job right there where AJ went for a hip toss. I don't remember the last time I've seen someone counter a hip toss with an abdominal stretch. That was very, very slickly done.
And at the same time as the abdominal stretch, it's Daniels with a corkscrew type move.
And I did say slickly.
Taking his knuckles.
His knuckles, yeah. Driving him into those short ribs of AJ Styles. Hip toss from his knee, snapped it off. AJ's got to get Anderson into this match.
You can see how ready Anderson is to get in.
Oh, my God.
Look at the way AJ just bent over from the impact of the boot from Daniels as he charged into the corner.
Just like to point out, Lone Wolf 26104 said Taz is always right.
Taz is always right.
He said.
You sure that's Lone Wolf? You sure that didn't come? I was going to say it didn't come from artificial Taz, did it?
Oh no way.
Yeah, right.
Well, AJ now, he's in deep stuff here. He's not moving much, and Anderson knows it. No reason to scream and yell for a tag. Nothing Anderson could do right now, but AJ's fighting to get over. But look at Daniels stepping on his hands and on AJ's hands, just degrading the man.
Oh. Styles as he made contact with the corner and the moonsault, split leg style to the pin and the cover, and Anderson, the double sledge, just couldn't take it anymore, had to get involved, breaks up the pin.
You got to break up a slingshot into that moonsault because that's a good way to lose a match, and Anderson knew that. Just imagine AJ, I mean, what he's thinking right now is caught in the middle of this ring, putting that rear chin lock. He's got to look at his former best friend, Kazarian, while he's being snatched up by his other former best friend. Crazy stuff AJ's been going through the past several months, you know? Very emotional.
With no answers.
No answers at all. With an emotional roller coaster, you know?
If you had some kind of an explanation from Daniels and Kazarian, you know, maybe AJ could live with it.
Oh, man.
Brutal landing by Styles as Daniels just charges at him.
Well,
takes the toe of the boot and kicks him right in the rib cage. The same area that he's been working on, going back to even the abdominal stretch and then the corkscrew with the knuckles.
If you could take out the core, the middle of the body of AJ, you take away a lot of his offense. Look at this now. Daniels telling him, let's go, pick it up, let's go, Kazarian. He tagged him in. Kazarian's legal.
Oh, sneaky flip by Kazarian. Leads to AJ. First with the clothesline for Daniels, and then the Pele for Kazarian.
Great stuff right there by the phenomenal AJ Styles. The phenomenal one needs to get that man Anderson into this match.
And he does. Tag to Anderson. Series of moves, starts with a clothesline, back elbow, another clothesline, another elbow.
Whoa! Nice neck breaker right there by Anderson.
First the spinning neck breaker, then up to the shoulders.
Gonna front flip here.
Oh, stack them up. The partners go right on top of each other. Cover on Kazarian. Anderson back at it again.
Get him.
Persistence of Anderson. Going right back for another pin attempt. Almost put Kazarian away the second time. Good go mic check. Just when he was going to hit him with that, the mic check Daniels. And then the STO takedown.
Watch out!
AJ flies, springboard, clothesline.
See AJ grabbing at his midsection, an insane springboard into that form, and that clothesline. It was so impressive. AJ just trying to string some moves together.
Again, familiarity comes into play. AJ springing back off the middle rope. Going to go inverted DDT, but Daniels drops down. AJ didn't have a chance. All four men in the ring to their feet. Daniels and Anderson, and Kazarian unleashes a right.
That's just a lot of heavy bombs being thrown in that ring. Oh my God.
Oh, AJ flies, but Daniels avoids the contact. Again, the midsection of AJ takes the brunt of the punishment.
Look at those chops right there, right across the throat. Now what? Daniels, consummate veteran, stopping Anderson literally in his tracks. The opening was there for Kazarian to capitalize on that. Tag, legal tag. AJ's legal, man. I believe AJ tagged himself in. He's a legal man, Mike.
Referee motions that that's the case.
Oh boy, oh my God.
Fade to black attempt. Instead, AJ counters the fade to black. Takes Kazarian. Could he hit the clash? He did it. Styles clash. Roll him over. Count one, count two. Yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
Winners, the phenomenal AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson.
Well, that's what big-time players do. They make big plays, right? We hear it all the time in sport. I got to tell you, that's probably one of the best blind tags you'll ever see, where AJ realized what was going on. He tagged himself in. I don't even think Anderson realized it and capitalized and got the victory, Mike.
First time together as a tag team. And success immediately for AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson. Nice win. Impressive victory tonight at, appropriately enough, Victory Road.
I mean, there's no agenda with Anderson and with AJ Styles. There's no big nothing to do with anything. They just go out there and fight and want to win, and I love it. See right here, I mean, for a good chunk of the match, AJ was on fire, looking good, as was Anderson. But then Daniels and Kazarian able to settle this thing down a little bit and put AJ down more than once, while Anderson was subject to just watch. See that Pele hit its mark right there on Kazarian. This right here, I gotta tell you, excellent counter, beautiful counter. That was off the blind tag, I believe. Styles Clash, your winners, Anderson and the phenomenal one. Great job right there by these two men.
Here we are.
very competitive contest, as we have seen throughout the night here at Victory Road. And Taz, it's been a great evening. Huge win right there.